I'm Farrah from Prosper Law. So what makes a contract legally binding in Australia? There are 6 key ingredients. The first 2 are offer and acceptance. One party makes a clear offer and the other party accepts that offer. They don't make a counter offer, so they're not making an offer in different terms. They accept the offer exactly as it was presented to them. The next ingredient is an intention to create legal relations. So both parties intend for the contract to be legally binding. The next key ingredient for a valid and binding contract in Australia is consideration. So the law says that consideration has to be sufficient. It doesn't need to be adequate. What that means is you could have a nominal value of, say, $1 in exchange for the other party promising to do or not do something, and that's okay. The next ingredient is certainty. Contract terms need to be certain, clear, and unambiguous in order for the contract to be legally enforceable. Both parties must have capacity. So they have to have the legal capacity to enter into a binding contract. So there are some contracts that, for instance, a minor or someone who's under 18 can't enter into. And a really critical one is all contracts must have some legal subject matter. So you cannot enter into a contract to do something that in its substance is illegal. Not all contracts have to be in writing, but it is much easier to prove that there's a binding contract if you do have something in writing to refer back to. As long as all those key ingredients are there, you can have a valid and legally binding contract in Australia. Here's a quick example. You can hire a builder, agree on the fee and scope, and that can be a valid binding contract. On the other hand, if you promise to buy your friend dinner next week, that might not be a valid binding contract. Not every agreement is a contract, but if you have all of those ingredients present, you may well have an enforceable contract. If you'd like to learn more about contract law in Australia, please click on the link below or contact us at Prosper Law.